It's Wednesday, time now for another Discuss vid, and this one is one of those rare occasions where we actually take ideas from you. Last week's episode, at the very end of the video, for those of you that watched, thank you so much, had the opportunity to submit your idea, or ideas, for the hypothetical final DLC to Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, this is something that's been rumor milled and speculated by other content creators out there that maybe this coming summer we're going to get our final DLC and that'll be it. Now, I'm not of that opinion. I think that after like Red Dead Redemption 2 launches, it may be a while, maybe till December before we get another DLC, but doesn't matter. Let's just hypothetically say that eventually, sooner or later, the end of life of Grand Theft Auto Online will occur. And there will be one last DLC. What would you like in it? What would you like to see? Whether it's a big, grand, lofty idea, or just like a new car, or a new vehicle, a new weapon that you've always wanted in the game, or a type of property, or a business. Whatever it happens to be, this was your chance to partake in the final DLC idea. Now, bear in mind, most of these ideas will probably never happen. It'd be cool if they did, but only time will tell. And if you did not get the opportunity, you can submit your idea or ideas for the final DLC below in the comment section. All right, let's get to it, shall we? Starting things off with Sedan, the Grand Theft Auto 5 final DLC edition, Land Sharks, that can go in the water or on land. Land sharks with freaking lasers. We don't even have sharks in Grand Theft Auto Online. So first, let's get actual sharks in the game and other animals that are in Grand Theft Auto 5 story. And then we'll move on to land sharks with freaking laser beams. What I actually want is more middle to low price vehicles, especially those from older Grand Theft Auto games like Roman's Taxi. What we'll actually get is overpriced, weaponized vehicles that nobody wants, all of which will be in the wrong classification. It's not about that, Sedan. It's about what you want. It's about hopes and dreams and ice creams. You don't have to ruin it at the end like that, man. Come on. It was going so well until you just went all cynical. Sparring Donkey. For the final in-game DLC, I would like to see mansions, and not anything militaristic, or something that the community has always wanted, like the casino to open, etc. Something like that would make a great send-off, in my opinion, whatever the players want. Well, the players want a lot of junk, Sparring Donkey. What this was about was what you want. And obviously you pick two things, the mansion. I don't know why people want mansions, unless you have something very exclusive and unique to the mansions. I just don't see the point, because they're probably going to be expensive as hell. But anyways, we may end up getting mansions. We may not be getting mansions. We wanted yachts, and we see how well that turned out. And the casino. There's always the possibility we may get the casino. I mean, I like the idea. We can obviously play online poker in Prominence Poker, which is on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And there is a bit of microtransactions there with the chip packs you can buy. So there could hypothetically be a way that Rockstar could do it. I just don't know where we're going to get the casino. But at the same time, this is what you want, and this is what many of the other fans of Grand Theft Auto Online have wanted for a while now, was for the casino to finally open. And I'm sure Rockstar could do it right, could make it work, while at the same time hopefully following the law. As long as they stay away from loot crates, right? Next, we go to Kane. My idea for the final DLC for Grand Theft Auto Online would be an in-game-like DLC. Here's the DLC. Warning, spoilers from the Doomsday Heist, which I have redacted. Kane, you know how I feel about spoilers. Anyways, the casino job. You will run the long-awaited casino and help the right man in charge there. After completing the casino job, you will get access to the casino. After so long, Bahama Mama's nightclub will be opened up to the public. With two new heists comes the return of All in Order Challenge, Loyalty Challenge, everyone's favorite challenge, the Criminal Mastermind Challenge. The payout for the Mastermind will be $12 million. The casino jobs take will be $3.1 million, making it the best paying heist in the game. In the casino, there will be many gambling opportunities: blackjack, poker, five-finger, horse racing, demolition derby, and in the pig house underneath will lie Russian roulette. I don't know if we really want Russian roulette in this game, to be honest. The casino will be the best place to go if you're bored in Grand Theft Auto Online. You just need to complete the casino job. The casino job will use the classic heist planning room. Also, nice nod to a single player where you complete the casino job. Lester will answer his phone and hear a familiar voice saying, "Hello? This is still the number to Lester Crest?" Lester will respond with a, "Who's asking?" The voice on the other side will say, "Who's asking? Who's asking?" Then Lester continues the monologue with Michael DeSanta and the online protagonist walking away, putting the rest to the online after story mode argument. And that's what I want for final DLC. Cars and clothing are whatever the people want, in my opinion. To the end online, you have to start the story, and that's how I'd end it. I hope everyone makes some awesome final DLC predictions. And another thing, besides spoilers, guys, paragraphs. They're your friends, and they're my friends, too. They make it easier for me to read this stuff. Thanks for the submission, Kane. Next, let's move on to Joseph. See, this is what I'm talking about. You know, it's nice, it's clean, there's no spoilers, and there's actually stuff in here. It's not general, like, oh, content. Well, no shit, we want content. Obviously. Be more specific. All right, Joseph, let's see what you got. Remove all explosive ammunition from weapons and vehicles. Aww, boo. Let's see, have homing launcher work on jets only. Boo! I'm not liking your ideas. Remove insurance on all weaponized vehicles. I guess, whatever. Add special clothing to game cop outfits. Yeah, I think that Rockstar needs to stop fighting that and actually allow people to have cop uniforms or firefighter uniforms or the garbage pickup uniforms or medic outfits. Come on, Rockstar. This fight that you've been having, this struggle is just silly. It is. It's beyond ridiculous. Let's see, continuing. Let's see, remove the KD ratio. Yeah, I mean, some people care for the KD in this game. I personally don't. Remove location on minimap. Yeah, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. The ability to sell Pegasus vehicles. I would definitely like that. That's something I've been wanting for a while now, is the ability to sell Pegasus vehicles and a lot of unsellable stuff that we currently have in the game, like, for example, the yachts, right? See, reduce accuracy and damage of NPCs. Yeah, some of them can be a little too accurate and damaging. Have missions that don't pay dirt. Yeah, I wish some of the missions paid better. Lower prices of shark cards. Yeah, I think that would not be a bad idea, especially since things are more expensive in the game. Let's see, day and night only servers. I don't know if Rockstar is ever going to bother doing that, but once again, it's your idea, for better or worse. It's something you want, but realistically, I don't see Rockstar doing that. Milestone rewards. Example, level 200, 5% on everything, like $500,000 reward. Yeah, I also wish that we had, like, rewards for continuing to rank up, because there's people that have reached rank 200, 300, 400, going even further up, and you really don't get anything out of it. It would just be cool if you got something, whether it was a nice bonus, like $500,000 every time you went up 100 ranks, or maybe some unique clothing that only like a rank 250 and up can wear. I don't know. I agree. That would be cool if they had that. See, passive mode, unavailable when in any weaponized vehicle. Now, I saw a lot of people mention this. Yeah, I like the idea of passive mode being disabled once you're in a weaponized vehicle. I think that makes sense, because you don't really need to be in a passive mode if you're in a fighter jet, or you're in a tank, or you're in an APC, or on an oppressor. So I could agree with that, definitely. See, add beer hats and ground fireworks. You mean add them back. I mean, there are still beer hats. I think you get them during giveaways throughout the Independence week in Grand Theft Auto Online. So there still are beer hats. And yeah, for whatever reason, Rockstar removed the ground fireworks a long time ago. I don't know why they never brought them back, but it happens. And of course, remove global signal. Meow. See, Red Dead discussions in DLC. A DLC where they promise Red Dead Redemption 2 news and stop milking Grand Theft Auto 5. Well, the time has come. Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer number 3 coming today. with my official breakdown, so that's coming up. Free plug. Bernard also wants mansions, and finally, Logan. Let's see, for the final DLC, I don't have any bright ideas. What else is new? But the next DLC seems to kind of be, according to leakers, a consolidation of all businesses. Yeah, but I would really like them to give us an adversary mode, a creator where we can create anything we ever can imagine. Okay, that's a decent idea. I will give you that, Logan. That's a decent idea. I want an adversary mode creator. That would be cool. With all the bells and whistles that they've made specifically for all the adversary modes that they've bestowed upon us. I want a survival mode creator. Or, I mean, with the adversary mode, maybe we can even create our own survivals within the adversary mode creator. But still, I want a survival mode creator at the very least. That would be nice. A few other things I would like in the game before it's all over, said and done in this hypothetical DLC, now that we got everyone else knocked out. So, I would like for there to be new vehicle classes, vehicles reclassed properly where they actually belong. We don't need a class of vehicles where it has over 50 cars, like in sports. There needs to be a rally section. There needs to be a regular sports section. I've went over this in previous discussed videos, so most of you are in agreement about that. I would like some more retro Grand Theft Auto Online content, like the katana, the flamethrower, a chainsaw, as well as clothing items from characters, well-known characters from previous Grand Theft Auto 3D games, and Grand Theft Auto 4, obviously, which we just celebrated the 10-year anniversary of. So that would be kind of cool if we had, you know, a retro Grand Theft Auto content with some favorites from yesterday, like the katana, like the flamethrower, you know, like Nico's clothing, let's see, Tommy's clothing, as well as Claude's clothing, CJ's clothing. Making it to where we could do all the business stuff in a friend or invite-only lobby. It's so annoying trying to do it in a public lobby, especially with tryhards and griefers. That's one thing I wish Rockstar would have done from the beginning, and maybe they'll make that right before it's over. I seriously doubt it, but once again, this is something that I would like to see in a hypothetical final DLC, the ability to do all the jobs, the warehouses, the crates, etc., that they've been, you know, piling up on us for quite some time now. The ability to do all that simply in an invite-only lobby or a friend lobby, sans public lobby when it comes to the businesses. Speaking of clothing, I would like all the NPC clothing to be made available for us to purchase and wear for our characters, because there's a lot of cool outfits that you see NPCs wearing walking around town in Los Santos or up in Blaine County that I'm sure some of us have been like, you know what, I like that jacket, I like that scarf, I like that shirt, I like their pants, give me your pants! I don't know. I mean, I just think that, you know, some more clothing items, non-military, because I think we got enough military stuff in the game already. I agree with everybody else that said that. But I want some more, like, unique stuff, you know, hipster outfits, some unisex stuff as well. Superhero clothing, you know, that would be awesome for a Halloween update. You know, some generic superhero stuff, like with masks, capes, you know, some other junk too. It would just be kind of cool if we had some new clothing variety in the game, unique stuff that they have yet to add. I have made recommendations over the years. Now, the final idea I can come up with that would make sense for a quote-unquote final DLC in Grand Theft Auto Online would be to complete the map, so to speak. If you look around Los Santos or up in Paleto Bay, you'll notice some construction that's been sitting there since 2013 when the game came out. So the game originally is set in 2013, well, except for North Yankton. But if you go by the timeline, apparently it's shifted to modern day. Apparently. Some people debate this back and forth, whatever. But let's just say that everyone that believes that the game has shifted time-wise to present day, post-2013, is correct. That means that construction on that really tall building in downtown Los Santos should be done. The other construction, I think, nearby the courthouse should be done. The construction up in Paleto Bay and elsewhere should be done. And not only should it be done, those should also be new properties that we can own, whether new high-end apartments or new offices. I would lean on, I guess, new high-end apartments, maybe with some new unique interiors for those quote-unquote new buildings or new homes or whatever they're going to be. I just want them finished because that is like the slowest, worst construction company of all time. If, 4 or 5 years later, they haven't even gotten one single thing done on all these construction sites, it's beyond ridiculous. Plus, I would kind of like some Tinsel Tower sized buildings in Paleto Bay, even if it's just like 2 or 3. Of course, I'd also like an airport and some other things too up in Paleto Bay, but I seriously doubt that's gonna happen. I also came up with ideas for Cape Catfish, but I think I'll just leave that as a tease for next week's Discuss vid. That's pretty much all I can think of when it comes to a hypothetical DLC. That would be the last update to Grand Theft Auto Online. And it may happen one day where we get one final DLC and that's it, with the exception of maybe a few patches here and there for quality of life. But that's a big thing as well. I mean, there's a lot of issues to the game that I really wish that Rockstar would fix. That's a nice long list as well. And hopefully, as long as people continue to play the game and support Grand Theft Auto Online, especially through the shark cards, hopefully Rockstar will continue to, in return, make content for the game. And like I said, I realize that hopefully Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming this October. And obviously, their focus is going to be on Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. That's just a reality. But as long as you still have enough people playing this game, Grand Theft Auto Online, and I know a lot of people hate the game, but that's their choice. They can go play whatever game they want to. There's still a pretty loyal fan base to Grand Theft Auto Online, despite the flaws and issues that some of us have with the game. I hope that Rockstar will continue to support it, and I really would like for it to go on like World of Warcraft, where they just keep adding to it, and even expansion maps. That's something I would love to have, is the ability, as I've mentioned before in the past and others have, the ability to go to North Yankton, to go to Liberty City, eventually maybe even San Fierro or Las Venturas, and just keep the game going. I mean, it's very profitable, it's very popular. I mean, why not? Just keep Grand Theft Auto Online going forward into 2019, 2020, and as long as people keep playing it, as people continue to enjoy it, just continue to find other ways to add new life to Grand Theft Auto Online so that we never hypothetically have a final DLC. But only time will tell, and it all really depends on the future of this franchise regarding Grand Theft Auto Online, the next Grand Theft Auto game, or the next IP that Rockstar may or may not be working on. I mean, it's all up in the air. It all depends on what they want to do at Rockstar and what Take-Two wants to do. And hopefully, just hopefully, 2018 won't be the end of Grand Theft Auto Online. Especially, like I mentioned, as long as people continue to play, enjoy this game, and financially contribute to Grand Theft Auto Online's success. But once again, if there's anything you would like to see, any idea or ideas that you have for a hypothetical final DLC in Grand Theft Auto Online, feel free and leave them below in the comments section.